is come, and his wife have made herself ready, the wife being the elect of the nation of Israel, because Israel is known as the woman. And the reason why I say elect is because not all Israel is of Israel. There's an election, a remnant according to grace, alright? So they're going to be that woman that's going to be found ready for the Lord, alright? Because they're also not going to be caught unawares, because the Lord's going to come as a thief in the night. Verse 8, and to her was granted that she should be arrayed in fine linen, clean and white, for the fine linen is the righteousness of the saints. They made the investment, and they were found with that fine linen, that garment on.
Back in Revelation 16. Revelation 16 and 16. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon, which is what? Man and the troops.
Yeah.
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
And the seven. Yeah,
Seventh
no, I was gonna get a precept, but it's cool. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, "It is done. It is done." And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake, and so great. And the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nation fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before the Most High to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Yeah, that earthquake, man. When the missiles touch down, it says what? Earth will roll to and fro. Well, so, Isaiah 13 and 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord Jehovah of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. The earth's gonna be shook. This one as well. I think Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah 24 and 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Yeah, the earth's gonna be shaken, man. It's gonna be what, 200 million missiles touching down, man. A sight which, hasn't been seen before. A mass strike on a nuclear level, man. Absolutely legendary event. Back in Revelation, you got anything?
No.
Revelation 16 and 20. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent. And men blasphemed the Most High because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceedingly great. Yeah, the missiles, man, just flying and touching down. That's the plague of the hell, because they're just and what's happening at every stage? Blaspheming the name of the Lord, man. Because that's the thing. It's basically gonna be uncontestable. Because it's like brothers have been out, man. It's like, especially for the missiles, it's like the signs have been there. That's been seared into the the minds of those who've seen it. The word's gone out. It's been on YouTube, man. Millions of views all throughout YouTube over a decade, man. Way over a decade. Bloody hell. So, boy, the word's gone out. So when it's coming to pass, hey, for you to still be talking shit, that shows you really need the judgment is justified, man. You guys really deserve it. Cause that's the same thing now. It's to this point, to this day, people still talk shit. People are just like, oh, you know, the Bible's got some nice stories. But it's like, what, you think man was in, you know, say the belly of a whale? I'm like, bruh, you men don't like, as far as your whole view is you're caught up in Esau's BS. And the joke is the guys at the top of Esau, these guys know what the real is. That's why they're doing the utmost to come against this word. That's why it's like, and they're being, they're like a puppet to prophecy, man. They got the strings on them. They got to do what they got to do. But what? The general public, they're fodder, man. They're just gonna be caught out there. You wanna go? Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's cool. That's cool. Yo, we'll close on that.
You speak on the talent.
Oh.
The weight of a talent is about 70 kg, but it's obviously a missile weighs more than that. But that's a talent being a great weight, and that really shows you the great weight of the missiles basically. And they're talented, man. They're getting more and more talented as the year goes on.
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, I was saying Russia and China are both developing their tech. That's the thing. It's still and people really are thinking like, because they're like, oh, because of the Cold War, it's not gonna pop off. Yo, this is all happening through prophecy. Like, as far as and that's the thing. It's like people in the world, oh, man, y'all don't know shit, man. When World War One, World War Two kicked off, and I was thinking, it started. No one knew how far it would go. But yeah, we'll close on that. Yeah, Lord willing, next week, come back for Revelation 17. Yeah, hopefully you were edified. And yeah, say all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, HaRuach, I want to see apostles and elders, glory, Mason, rule well.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.